Hi, and welcome to my channel. If you love astrology and you love these weekly forecasts, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to work with me privately, you can find me at nathacampanella.com. All right, well, let's get started. Hello, happy Monday. I'm Natha Campanella, bringing you the astro forecast for the week of August 3rd through the 9th. Before we start, I am teaching a free class. It's called Moon Magic. You can register through my bio. And if you are somebody that identifies as a healer, a nurturer, basically, if you're somebody that helps emotionally support other people, whether as a mother or as a friend or professionally, you're really going to like this class because we're going to talk about the moon through the signs and how that impacts each of us on an emotional level and how to really use it to be more supportive for those that we love and for ourselves. So speaking of the moon, we have a full moon today on August 3rd. It is in the sign of Aquarius, which means that the sun across the sky is in the sign of Leo. So we're working with this axis of self, Leo, self-definition, who we take ourselves to be, and then with Aquarius, the group. Who do we take ourselves to be when we're in the group, when we're trying to be approved of by the group, when we're trying to fit into the group, or maybe when we feel that we're being rejected by the group, or when we are rebelling against the group, or even trying to be a front runner to change something. We're going to be bumping up against those themes. Probably already started. It'll continue for the next week or so. We have a square to the sun and the moon by Uranus. Uranus in Taurus can give us some hassle because Uranus always says something has to change. So there's some way maybe that you've been approaching your self-definition that could stand a change. Who are you when you are feeling rejected? Who do you become when you feel like, oh, I'm part of the group? And who are you when you're rejecting other people because they don't share your beliefs, or there's some way that you feel like you're more supported when you're out rejecting other people or taking their support away from them, right? We all do it. It's in the mix. It's especially in the mix right now with everything that is going on in the world. So really look at your relationship to, what you feel is right, what you feel is wrong, and how you approach people out in the world about how right or wrong they are. And then also how your inner critic talks to you about your rightness or wrongness. All right, so we also have Mars, planet of energy, action, war. Mars has been in the spotlight and will continue to be because Mars is going to now start a journey of squaring what astrologers are referring to as the group of planets that possibly kicked off the 2020 COVID, some of the social justice issues that we're really looking at now. Mars in a square to these planets is going to show us where we might still have some battles to fight, or where we might do really well to stand up and be a little bit more empowered and really look for how can we use the fire that we have in really effective ways, not just being angry and getting out the pitchfork and going to find the person or people that you're angry at, but really using it effectively. So that will be a good question for you to think about over this week and next week. That's happening next week as well. We have Mercury finally leaving Cancer, that sign that has left us so incredibly sensitive to the things that people say to us, and is going to enter Leo, which should give us a little bit more of a sense of lightheartedness with our words. Fingers crossed that happens. And then we also have Venus entering Cancer. So we're not quite finished with this Cancerian energy yet. Venus in Cancer does show us where we need to slow down, where we need to go a little bit more internal and really look for the things in our life that make us feel safe and make us feel secure, and then look to create those things for ourselves. All right, I hope that you have a wonderful week. Check out Moon Magic in my bio. If you'd like to work with me privately and get a private astrology reading, you can find me at nathacampanella.com. See you next week.